Who's the biggest artist in the world right now? I think I know. He ain't! Nah, but for real though. Shout out to that boy Hello Yassine, cause he recently made a post saying Bad Bunny is not the biggest artist in the world. And on the caption he said, "When did this narrative start? I can easily name 5 artists bigger globally." Now that's very interesting to me because in 2022, bruh, I would say that's when the narrative started. He was already extremely popular, but right after his album dropped, it was over. That shit was selling like 50,000 copies a week for months. Bro, it was like 6 months in and it was still selling like 50K plus. He was doing more numbers than your favorite rapper's first week sales on his like 18th week. Keep in mind, yes, I am Puerto Rican, but I'm trying to be unbiased here. Also, I did go to Puerto Rico last year in early May before the album dropped. Bro, he was like Jesus out there. Throughout that summer of 2022, man, he definitely was the hottest shit since sliced bread. Plus, keep in mind, I was seeing articles like this saying Bad Bunny's Un Verano Sin Ti was the biggest album in the world in 2022. And Billboard saying this as well. Un Verano Sin Ti was so popular, it never left the top 2 positions on the weekly Billboard 200 for its first 24 weeks on the chart. The first time any album had spent its first 6 months in the top 2. And look, being in New York, everywhere I went, and still to this day, I hear Bad Bunny's music being played everywhere. At bars, parties, the cars driving by, DJ sets at non-hip hop events play his shit too. Bro, I know a ton of people who don't even speak Spanish that love his shit. I even went to a Bad Bunny night. It was just a DJ playing his music sometime in October. It was an event at a pretty decent sized venue. And bro, that shit was jam packed. You would have thought he was performing there. And him being involved heavily with WWE also brings his popularity up a lot too, since that's a global ass company, bro. Also keep in mind that Bad Bunny closed 2022 with a record-breaking tour gross, amassing over $435 million, who Ed Sheeran had just had the previous record in 2018, who brought in $432 million. Keep in mind that he made Grammy history with the first Spanish language album of the year nomination for his album. Pretty impressive and convincing for biggest artist in the world debate. But back to what Yassine said. He mentioned the word globally. Now that's important that he said that. Obviously, I only live in one place, New York, so I can't speak for the whole world, but I mean, maybe he's right. I don't know. Maybe only in the Americas and Latin countries he's extremely popular, and maybe not overseas in certain places. But when I Google is Bad Bunny popular in Europe, I see an article that says for the 3rd year in a row, he came out on top as the most listened to artist on Spotify, while Taylor Swift reached number 2. I mean, I can't speak for Asia or Africa and shit, but I mean, I don't know. Off the top of my head, the only artist that I think you can argue is bigger than Bad Bunny right now globally is maybe Drake, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, I don't know, Ed Sheeran, Eminem, maybe Rihanna and Kanye. But I don't know, man. I'm telling you, I do think Bad Bunny right now is the biggest artist. But to say he's the biggest artist in the world right now, I don't think that's a stretch, bro. And it can definitely be backed up with stats, and being around real life situations, I see it, bro. I hear it, at least in my case. But what do you guys think? Do you think there's an artist that's bigger than Bad Bunny globally right now? Let me know in the comments, fam. And I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.